Hello traders, and welcome to another educational video brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, welcome to another market open preview on April 15th, 2014. Thank you, and we're happy you're here. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I will be your moderator through this educational video as we go through the market open preview and go through some currency pairs and what happened yesterday. Okay, before we get into that, let's get to the legal stuff. Traders, this is the risk disclaimer. When you're trading Forex, please be advised that Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also has a potential of risk. Therefore, you must be aware of risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. And the rest of that you can read yourself, traders. I'm sure most of you, or not 99% of you, know that any kind of trading has risk. All right, let's get to the economic news today. Just some things I want to bring out to your attention. So we'll take a look at what's coming out in the news. We've got the Great British Pound has core PPI month on month. We have Great British Pound CPI year on year. That's a big one. We've got the CAD manufacturing sales month on month. That is another moderate news event. And then we have two major news events coming in the New York session. We have the USD core CPI month on month, and then we have the United States Fed Chairwoman Yellen speaking today, and I'm sure that is probably the biggest news event of the day. I'm sure probably an hour to maybe even 2 hours before she speaks, I would expect that we will see a flat market. Everybody wants to know, what is she going to do next? Sort of changed her tune last month, so now that Draghi had spoken yesterday, and it's all over the wires, blogs, news posts, that he's looking to print more money in the Eurozone. And we'll see how that works, but it looks like to me we're going to end up with some dollar strength. So I have to keep an eye on that, traders. As far as the yen pairs go, not seeing great amount of unexpected movement, but we're going to take a look at that today. All right, traders, let's go to yesterday's trade plans. Remember, we talked about the Aussie dollar and the euro yen. So let's go ahead and let's take a look and see how these trade plans worked out. Okay, so this was our trade plan from yesterday, and this is the actual slide. So this is not today's price action, this is yesterday's price action. And look at what happened here. I took this slide about 3 hours ago, and if you take a look, we were looking for this to come back into our yellow box at the 9400 area and then take it back to the downside. So what had happened here? It actually did come all the way back up to the 618. Remember, we were putting our stop above the 618, and we were looking for the bearish candlestick formation. Traders, do you see that candlestick formation of an evening star at resistance? Evening star at resistance. What happened? We ended up with a doji after that, and price went down from there. And remember, traders, this is a 1 hour chart on the Aussie dollar. So the trade plan worked, but it took a lot of hours to get there. But I'm glad to say that the trade plan worked, and trust me, that will not be every day. I wish I was that good, traders. Don't know the markets that well. Okay, let's go over to the next pair, and we're looking at the Aussie yen. Take a look at this. This was a little tricky to get into, but if you remember from the fib, you can see where my Turkish candlestick indicator is, where the Turkish hour is below the trend line. We were looking to take this trade to the upside, and you can see where I stuck a stick on that candle, and I have the entry point at 140.56. That would have been your first entry. You could have waited for the next candle, and taking your trade from there at the close of that candle. So that would have been your entry area, and you could have seen that it came up to the 61.8. What would have you made taking your profit at that area instead of waiting for the 140.90 that we anticipated to take our profit? Well, a couple of things. One was the 4 candles before. You can see where I have my stick pointing to the take profit candle, was that we had 3 indecision candles. 3 indecision candles. We have another candle, and that would have been it for me, traders. I'm out. Time to get out. And good thing we did. Remember, we took our break even below the fib. So if you would have waited and, as I would say, slept on it, you would have gotten stopped out. So you had to be in front of your charts or checking your charts every hour, and that's the nice part about trading the hourly time frame. All right, let's get to our new pairs for today. We're going to take a look at the pound dollar. Pound dollar daily chart. Look at this nice fib setup. We were able to do a nice fib on this pair. Look at our channel line to the upside. This is just bullish. We want to take this to the upside. We would really love to see this come down to the 50% fib and take that back up. If it comes to the 61.8 and gives us a bullish candlestick formation, we can take it from there. So this is the daily chart, not even close to the 200 exponential moving average, which is the green line on my chart. So little worried about that, because you know price is a magnet to that 200 exponential moving arrow. So let's take a look now at the 1 hour chart, where you're going to see a change with that 200 EMA. Here we go, traders. This is the 15-minute chart. On this chart, we do not have, on this pound dollar, a fib. Notice no fib. We're looking for a bullish formation from the daily. That's my bias. But we have no fib. Why do we have no fib? The reason is I have a candle that has taken out the previous candle's low and is pulled back up, but I don't have 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Therefore, I cannot say that that is the absolute low in this 15-minute chart. So therefore, really can't do anything yet as far as taking an entry on this pair. We need to get 2 to the right, 2 to the left, or a confirmed bullish candlestick formation and take this pair to the long side. If it closes above our 200 exponential moving average, you can come back and make your trade plan for the long above the 200 exponential moving average, which is that green line on my chart. If you get 2 bullish candles there, not a bad entry. Where's your stop going to be? Traders, it's got to be a tight stop. We're going to put the stop right underneath the 200 exponential moving average. Okay, traders, let's go to one of the crazy pairs in our currency portfolio, and that is going to be the pound yen, and we like the pound yen. It's the beast. Yes, traders, they don't call it the beast for no reason. Nice fib setup again on the beast, the pound yen on the daily chart. We were able to see 2 candles to the right, 2 to the left at the high, 2 candles to the right, 2 candles to the left on the low. We now have a pullback to that originating long, and that's what we're expecting. If you're trading the daily chart, come back tomorrow and see if you have a higher low and you have a nice trade to the upside. And you're looking at, wow, that looks like almost to 173. You can take that to the upside. 172.8, somewhere in there. So looks well if you're trading the daily chart. I don't trade the daily chart, so let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. Okay, here's the 1 hour chart, traders. What a nice setup we have here. You can see that our candles, we have 2 to the right, 2 to the left at the high and at the low. And I placed in the trade box for us, the yellow box with the down arrow showing us that we want to short this pair and continue in the direction of the trend. So we're looking for a pullback to the 38.2 or the 61.8 and short this. We want to stay with the trend, so let's keep going to the short side. And just looks good. This is a wonderful trade plan. It could work, it could not work. We cannot predict or direct what the market's going to do. We just have to sit back and prepare for it. Remember, traders, we get paid to wait. 90% of our trading is waiting, so we get paid to wait. Traders, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me today for our market open preview. Again, April 15th, 2014. And by the way, happy birthday to the country of Thailand, as Thailand celebrates its birthday this day and the rest of this week. And that is a wonderful thing. They're in the streets throwing water at each other. Google that. Songkran in Thailand. Some interesting photos. Okay, traders, till next time, have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you around. Bye-bye now.